YouTube friends and family. How are you guys doing today? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and swell per usual on this good Saturday. It is May the 2nd, 2026, and it is currently 5:48 p.m. here in Detroit, Michigan. I am just now leaving Chili's. Boy.
Can I?
Go ahead. One of my old friends had reached out to me and asked if I wanted to link up for a second and go out to eat or whatever. And my boys and we had went out to eat, and that was pretty cool or whatnot. It was right on time because I was actually a little bit hungry, even though I didn't barely eat none of my food. But it was a nice time. I was able to vent, get things off my chest, grab a bite to eat. My boys were able to eat, and it was cool or whatever. You know, I had needed that. I was able to cry, express myself to somebody in the flesh, and, you know, just let some shit go. So that was pretty cool. And we're just now wrapping it up. Prior to that, I had woke up this morning or whatever, and God was telling me, I had made a video when I woke up, and God was telling me to talk about demons and demonic spirits and angels and angelic spirits. And I made that video and everything like that. And, you know, I said I was waiting for my children to wake up so that I can go inside their mom's house, their friend's mom's house, and ask if I could take a shower and everything. But when I had got up, I had went in the house and I had asked my daughter, I'm like, hey, do you still plan on going to your dad's house? Because she had came to me yesterday and said that she felt like going to her daddy's house. She wanted, you know, a break. She didn't want to be at her friend's house no more. And I was told that her dad said, well, he and his wife aren't living together. And I'm telling the business because people be talking about my business. And this is why I said he has an unstable marriage. But he said him and his wife was going through whatever the fuck they going through. I don't know. I don't care. But he not living there at the moment. He bouncing from couch to couch. So they can't come and stay with him. And they can't go out to the wife's house because they moved again. So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, ask him, can he help with the room or something? You know, because I've been doing it all by myself. Granted, again, me and my kids, we just had to leave my brother's house on March the 11th. Okay? So that means that I've been out of there for about a month and a half. It's just May the 2nd. So for about a month and a half. And like I said, I was renting the rooms. I showed the receipts for the rooms and everything. I was renting the rooms for 3 weeks. So now it's been 3 weeks. I rented a room. 3 weeks, I haven't had a room. But for that time that I was at my brother's house, I asked if my oldest kids can go out to their fathers. Well, apparently he don't be there like that. I don't know what him and his wife might have going on. But my kids was at their friend's house before I knew it. They had only stayed out at their dad's house for about 2.5 months. And that's what he said to me when I called him earlier. And I'm like, hey, well, do you think you can help with the room or something? You know, help me with something. Because you're not really helping me do anything. Granted, these kids are older. I still need help with them. So he like, well, you know, what is you doing? You don't got no job? I'm like, well, I was lifting. However, my car it needs a car repair. That's why I have not been lifting. So he's like, did you see how much it was? I'm like, well, it's going to be about $300. Now, he like, well, you didn't ask me for the $300. Mind you, last week, my same baby daddy who I'm talking to called my phone and said, hey, can you do me a favor? And I said, what's that? He said, can you write a letter to child support and tell them that I help you take care of the kids and we be working together, you know, so that I don't have to pay child support or they gonna put me in jail if I don't pay $6,500 within 40 days. And I said, well, you know, I really wouldn't want you in jail because what benefit would my baby daddy be doing me or my kids if he's in jail? If anything, I would want you outside of jail trying to work or help me, help your other baby mamas. If I'm not mistaken, my baby daddy got 15 to 17 kids and 7 to 9 baby mamas. So you being in jail is not going to help us. And I'm the first baby mama, so I really don't get shit. So him being in jail is not going to help us. So therefore, I'm like, okay, well, I don't get child support anyway. And then the last time I did ask him for some help for real, he gonna tell my daughter, I said, can you call your daddy and ask him, can he send me some money so I can get y'all some food? Tell her to check her child support card. I just got pulled over and I had to pay some child support. But then when you asking me to write this letter and I'm telling you I didn't get no child support, you like, oh, well, that's because I paid it to Wayne County. Well, if our child support case is in Oakland County, what did you pay it to Wayne County went to your other 12 baby mamas? That didn't help me. Now, I didn't get that child support. And he talking about, well, it's gone now. So I'm just supposed to not get no help, accept the no help, and shut the fuck up. But then you turn around and ask me for help and say, can I write the judge and say that you helped me take care of the kids so that you don't have to pay child support, so that you don't go to jail? And I say, well, shit, it's kind of hard out here for me. Can you give me $500? I don't even got $500 to give you. I said, well, can you give me $300 and I'll write the letter for you and get it notarized, and we can work on the other $200? Because he like, well, I guess so. I'm like, you want to pay $6,500 or not pay it and go to jail, or you want me to pay, or you want to pay me the $500 and I could just help you, and therefore you could be helping me? That could have helped me towards a room, towards getting my car fixed, towards food, anything. But therefore, he said that he couldn't do. He wasn't going to do nothing. Then turns around and tell me, oh, you pathetic. You ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Like, I said, Al, I just spent $3,000 at the fucking room. That doesn't include the food, the gas for my car. Granted, I was lifting before I had even hit the lottery, because everybody wanted to make the big deal about I hit the 1017 straight. I only got $4,000. If I'm saying I spent $4,000 at the room, you might as well say I didn't hit the lottery. And everything else I've been paying out of pocket. If I run out of the bridge card, I buy these kids food out of my pocket. And because they was at their friend's house on the days that I couldn't afford to get a room, I started paying for their friends' food too. I'm using my bridge card to feed them too. I'm not just being petty and feeding my kids. I'm feeding the whole house too. But I don't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. I'm doing everything by myself except paying rent because I don't have a house at the moment. But everything else as a parent, I'm literally doing. My daughter worked in ham trimming. She stays out at her friend's people's house in Redford. That's going all the way to the east side. I was just taking her to work twice a day, back and forth, not charging her no gas money. So checks are only $200. Soon as I say, hey, call your job and tell them to give you your check stubs, I want to see it because something I added up. Either you not getting paid the right amount of money, somebody stealing your money, or you paying out some money that it can't add up. And if we're going to get a house or move together, you're 18 now. So therefore, give me my box of tissue. So therefore, I will have to count your income. I still have to give it to DHS or any resources that may need to help us. Then all of a sudden she gets terminated. Then her friend mama come in the house about, I found us another job. But all this extra shit is going on behind the scenes. And my baby daddy be right in the middle of it. And like I said, my oldest 2 teenagers, I don't know what the fuck they done got themselves into with their father and with their friends. But then, like my son, I'm arguing with them earlier because I'm like, y'all need to pack y'all stuff. Whatever happens, we need to figure it out. Y'all don't need to keep staying here at this house. Their friend mother claims to work as a caregiver. She work on and off like damn near a week on, a week off, a week on, a week off. So it's a house full of teenagers at the house by themselves all fucking week, doing all type of badass shit. So yes, I go check on my kids every fucking day. I go make sure they eat every day. I tell them to clean this nasty ass fucking house. Granted, it ain't my shit. You would be surprised who would turn around and call CPS on you. Just like my dumbass teenagers gonna leave my two youngest sons in that house by themselves, talking about they going with their friend mama somewhere. Why the fuck would y'all leave my youngest kids in this house by themselves? Doing dumbass shit. But then when I say you acting dumb as fuck or you acting like a dumbass bitch, now I'm disrespecting them. No, bitch, you're acting like a dumbass bitch. And then you talking back to me as if I'm not your fucking mother. You do what the fuck I say. You too busy listening to your motherfucking friend mama. The fuck? And your motherfucking daddy. These thieving ass motherfuckers. Then they bribed y'all to lie for them and y'all scared of them motherfuckers. That's the truth. My kids are scared of their friends and their friend's mother, cause their motherfuckers was stealing with their daddy, and don't none of them bitches want to go to jail, so they all sitting around lying for each other. And that's the fucking truth. Trying to make it seem like I'm an unfit parent when you bitches been stealing from me all this motherfucking time, bribing my motherfucking kids and shit. They dumbass is scared of them motherfuckers. But if I said CPS needs to go to that bitch, or if I called the police to that motherfucker, I'd be wrong. My baby daddy crossed the line with me for the last time today. Like, how dare you ask me for a favor, but then you turn around and talk to me disrespectful because I asked you for a favor, and then you call me pathetic because I don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of when, bitch, you been living off of bitches your whole motherfucking life. Having kids just to have a fucking house. Ever since you left, you and I broke up, that's been your story. Baby mama after baby mama after baby mama, and you said fuck my kids like they didn't fucking exist. I've been doing this shit by myself for how fucking long? And make it make sense. I got the first group of kids. You got about 20 now. Who the one who ain't taking care of some fucking kids here? You can't even stretch yourself thin enough to take care of no 17 kids. But everybody was sitting around giving that motherfucker a hand clap. Oh, he's a rapper. Or tried to be. Oh, he's trying to start a clothing line. Oh, he got married. Oh, he touched so much money. Yeah, you did all that PPP loans, SBA loans, unemployment scamming, stealing houses and all that, and you can't help me with these kids? You and your wife was flexing this, buying that, and y'all don't take care of y'all kids. Y'all have a blended family. Y'all got so much money y'all can live out in the suburbs, but you're not taking care of none of your kids or the other. I can't speak for the other baby mamas, but he don't do for my kids.
Yeah, so do you mind getting down for me?
And you talking to me like I'm trash when I've been doing this shit by my fucking self. Not complaining, taking the proper steps.
Yo, this is a fire.
Even getting fucked over by child support. You've gotten away. Our oldest daughter is 18 now, and your total bill of child support is $6,500. And you asking me, can I wipe that away? That don't even include the other kids that you got away with not paying child support for all this time. But I'm pathetic. Oh, we talk about my hairline all the time, and you've been here plenty of times, Illuminator, whatever you are. So shut the fuck up, bitch. But I'm just saying, this is what I be talking about. But people be giving him a hand clap. That's crazy. Shut up. That's crazy. But all the stuff that he done put me through. I don't even want to hear him or his wife say where my kids can't even come to. When a lot of the bullshit that we was going through came from him and his wife crashing the car that somebody let me use that he fucking stole and let his wife total. Had my god sister asking me about a car, I couldn't even tell her where it was at because my baby daddy stole it, and his wife, baby mama at the time, crashed it. And he was at the time still not taking care of his fucking kids. We was looking for his ass along with the car. And you talking to me like that? Before you and that bitch started stealing, nigga, I was helping take care of you. Helping you get jobs, putting you on, letting you use my car before you start, so that you can start making money. That's how he ended up switching up on me in the first place, because he got a taste of some fucking money finally. And to call me pathetic, I can't believe. His other baby mama, Mia and shit, used to be bragging about driving my fucking car. The disrespect I went through. Fucking Jody. And you calling me pathetic? Oh. So yeah. And my kids, when I was arguing with them earlier, I'm like, y'all act oblivious to the fact y'all walking around, y'all was the same motherfuckers dick sucking and praising y'all daddy too, knowing damn well he wasn't taking care of y'all. Bragging, oh, my daddy got so much money, he got bikes, he got four-wheelers. That's what that shit hyped kids up. And they was bragging about that shit. They was getting all the hype. Little kids texting them, oh, I just see your daddy in traffic. That type of shit made them feel like he was a fucking parent. So much that they would turn on me. When I bend over fucking backwards for them bitches, I will leave them right where the fuck they at. And let them motorcycles take care of you. And your fake ass daddy and them fake ass friends and his fake ass wife who cared to steal from y'all, and he didn't give a fuck about y'all. But y'all want to sit around and act like I'm the negligent parent. Pathetic. The nerve and audacity. Ain't never enrolled a kid in fucking school. I sent my kids out there in December with social security cards, birth certificates, and everything, and said, could you enroll them in school out there with you? Because I'm having a hard time. They still ain't in school. They couldn't even stay out there 90 fucking days. And talking about me, I just can't. And I'm doing this shit. Every day I get up, I can't make no. I said, you can't make no money. He like, you can't make no money. I'm like, out every day. Even if I didn't have a job that's a 9 to 5, I was getting up, turning this car on, making sure I made money, lifting to go and get a room every fucking night and feed these kids. Every fucking day I was doing the shit every fucking day until my car got messed up. Not making no excuses. And you making excuses? And you supposed to be a man? That's why I say I hate these niggas. No, I'm not gay, but I can't stand a nigga who acting like you are a man and you can't even do basic shit, but you down talking me and I'm doing more than you on a daily. Mind you, I ain't getting no shit like cash assistance or none of that type of shit. This is why this motherfucker able to get away without paying child support or nothing like that. I'm not using DHS out the ass or nothing. I don't got no Section 8. I ain't using no cash assistance. I don't get no Social Security. None of these kids slow or autistic. We ain't getting none of them types of checks. So who the fuck raising these kids? I was selling food. That still wasn't good enough. Everybody want me working a 9 to 5 while they sit on their fucking ass and eat off of me and my fucking kids. Too busy out here claiming that they take care of people with these fake ass Social Security workers who then people be like, oh, well, if you take care of your relatives, a sick relative, you could just give their Social Security number and we could pay you for taking care of your grandparents and autistic kids. That's how these motherfuckers getting money too. Lying about taking care of people. And then y'all sitting around wondering why it's hard for people to get a job. How the fuck somebody gonna get a job if somebody else already getting paid for taking care of them because they're mental? Like, let's talk about what's really going on in this fucking situation. How y'all are really scamming this shit and trying to use my kids to help. Which is why DHS had cut all of my shit off. But my baby daddy and my kids had state insurance. But he got a whole fucking wife that he lived with. So why the fuck would he be on my case and not hers? But I was talking about all of this shit. How DHS was stealing and going through all that. But people act like I was making this up. And how I said my baby daddy and shit be all in the middle of all of this shit. But they're talking to me like I'm crazy and you don't do shit for these kids. They had the nerve to tell me you just had them living with me for 2 months. Out of Lexus 18. Mira's about to be 17. Mira's about to be 18. Mira's 17. Lexus 18. About to be 19. Lily about to be... Damn, these kids grown. It's the point that I'm saying. And they went to stay at your house for 2.5 months where they get up and wash their own ass, cook their own food, watch themselves, plus the extra kids that you done fucking had. Bitch, they doing you a favor. You ain't doing them a favor by letting them live with you. So for 2 months, your kids came to be a babysitter to your other kids from time to time and to stay at your house. Whoop-de-fucking-do. That's just like the school. He bought a prom dress and was acting all stank because I didn't have it to do that much at prom time. All I could do was buy my daughter hair and shit. Bitch, this the 12th motherfucking grade. I done been here this whole motherfucking time while you was being a rolling fucking stone, creating kids. You come along in the 12th grade and show up at a graduation and for prom and disrespecting me like I ain't the one who made this shit happen. I'm trying to count how many times you actually took a motherfucker to school. But I'm pathetic. I just had to, like, I was so glad my friend ended up calling me, like, what you doing? Let's just go out and chill for a minute. You got the boys, that's cool. We can go grab something to eat. Because I really needed to talk about this shit. Because the nerve. And I'm tired of my fucking kids, too. Just like Mira gonna try to say I had this. Mira and Lex always team up against me when we arguing, but that's because they the liars. And then gonna say, oh, because you slapped me that time when I was crying and I said I wanted to talk about, I didn't feel like talking about my emotions. If you 16 years old, big as fuck, a grown-ass teenage boy, and you're sitting around me sniffing and crying, and I'm your mother, and I'm asking you, hey, so what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? But you keep saying nothing, but you walking around the house acting like you slow, depressed, and something all of a sudden and out the blue. Yes, I slapped the fuck out his ass, cause stop acting like a fucking bitch and tell me what the fuck is wrong with you. So, yes, I did slap the fuck out of him. You ain't no little ass bitch. What is going on? That's the problem. Hey, I knew you was going to act like that. That's why I was crying anyway and didn't want to tell you. No, the problem with my oldest 2 teenagers is they got themselves in all this bullshit and then they take their anger out on me. Don't take your anger out on me because I didn't do nothing to you. But when you're embarrassed about some fucked up shit that you did, that you got in trouble about, now you have an attitude with me. No. I'm not tolerating that shit. Y'all want to be out here thinking y'all fucking grown and then y'all need me to help y'all, but don't want me to tell y'all what to do. No. No. But you sit your ass over there with your friends going and getting in all types of trouble and shit. Why they fighting every other fucking day? Somebody trying to jump them. Somebody shooting at them. What the fuck type of shit is that? I don't be having my kids in all that type of bullshit. But again, you get around people and you get influenced. But then you calling me the negligent parent? Oh, bitch, please. Guns and shit. I don't be having my kids holding no fucking guns and shit. don't be doing that, but that's how people try to project that energy onto me. That's why I said if I really start talking about motherfuckers, they'll shut the fuck up. They would be embarrassed. Why you ain't trying to embarrass me? The fuck? All these motherfuckers got me fucked up. Baby daddies, my kids, they friends, parents, all them lying ass, thieving ass motherfuckers had me fucked the fuck up today. And that's why they talk that shit behind my back and act fake as fuck in my face. All of them. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not reading the comments. I'm just venting to my digital diary. Because people be thinking I be sitting around making this shit the fuck up. Then my kids, somebody, you act like we the ones who stole your money. No, I'm acting like y'all oblivious to the fact that y'all don't know who stole my money. Like y'all don't know who was bribing y'all to lie on me. That's what I'm acting like. So don't play up in my motherfucking face. That's why you can sit and say, you act like we the ones who stole your money. So you know that my shit was stole. But you sitting acting dumb as fuck. Bitch, get the fuck out my face. Kid or not. That's what I'm saying. Stop making it seem like I'm crazy. They be paying these kids to talk to me crazy and shit. Half of these little smart ass comments be my kids, friends and shit, along with these motherfuckers who be paying my brother's friends and all that. When I said they sit around and plan this shit out, talk about this shit, they call themselves the chat. And that's why they group chat busted wide open by the feds. That's why everybody losing cars. They trying to project the energy onto me. No. This about to be the last season of me struggling. They about to see what it's like. That's why they losing cars. Everybody up and moving and shit. All at the same damn time. Scattering like roaches. And please, let's not talk about roaches. Because when people was planting roaches in my house, trying to call me nasty, doing shit like pouring oil and cooking oil all on my couches, people was intentionally doing that. I get up every fucking day and clean up wherever the fuck I'm at. Even if I spend the night at somebody's shit, I get up and clean up after my motherfucking self. People was deliberately doing that shit to me, and you turn around and you'll be surprised who house you go in and it's fucking roaches. I'm so tired of people talking about me and y'all don't even see them. I'm over that shit. I swear to God. I swear to God. The nerve, and they've been getting away with this shit for too long, and the nerve to call me pathetic. The nerve to steal my house and talk about me being homeless. The nerve to be paying my kids and stealing from my kids, but talking about me. The nerve.
I'm just kidding, my thumb. I'm tired.
The nerve. But I had to just express that because I'm fed up. People trying to make it seem like I'm making excuses. How? They don't want the truth to come out. They're doing any and everything they can do to make me look like a liar. But it's not going to happen. They do not want the truth to come out. None of these motherfuckers who sat around and planned this whole shit. They never thought that the purpose of everybody always yelling at me, talking about me, trying to criticize me is they want me to shut the fuck up. But I get up every day and tell my story. That they don't want this shit to get out, because the more I tell my story, the more the truth is going to be revealed, the more you're going to see how they lied. So yeah, every day they talking about me, trying to pick a fight with me, trying to make it seem like I'm irate. I'm so tired of it. That's just like they friend mama. Her shoes was in my car. So I got these white pair of gym shoes in my car that has been in my car for like about a month now, up until this morning. I have been asking like, hey, whose shoes are these? Because again, I have teenagers. We all wear the same size shoe. Except for my son, of course. So I'm like, hey, whose shoes are these? Plus, I had the same pair of gym shoes like those, except for mine were light pink. These were white. Everybody like, oh, we don't know, we don't know. So again, my kids be at their friend's house, so I'm asking them, DJ, you know, blah, 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 is these? Whose shoes is these? Nobody knows. So they look brand new. I'm like, one of my Lyft drivers probably left these in here and forgot about them, and then one of my kids probably got in the car and just tossed it in the trunk or something like that. So I'm like, I had wore the shoes once, and then I had wore them again yesterday. Again, they was brand new. Or they look brand new. If somebody wore them, they had to only wear them one time. They're white shoes. The soles are even white, so you will be able to tell if they were worn. So I finally wears them again for the second time yesterday, and I go in the house. She's like, oh, those are my shoes. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. I was asking whose shoes were these for about a month now. And she was like, oh, did I get in your car? I'm like, yeah, you got in my car the one time I took you to your mother's house. But I made sure you didn't leave nothing in my car. You sat in the front seat in the passenger side. It was only you and I, and you didn't bring anything but her purse, which she took when she got dropped off at her mama's house. She never had these shoes with her. And from my knowledge, that's the only time she should have ever been in my car. So again, how would your gym shoes get in my trunk? And don't you dare try to say I stole nothing out of your fucking house when you know that that's not true. But that's what I'm saying. She just be weird sometimes. And then she had asked for him this morning, like, well, go get my shoes from y'all mama once I started cussing my kids out and everything. And I gave her the shoes. But again, how did your shoes get in my car? That just brings me back to this boot that somebody kicked the side of my car door and shit. Like, too much shit be going on, but then people be trying to say I'm crazy. How the fuck did your shoes get in my car? One of these kids or something had to bring them in here. But I've asked your kids several times, more than once, like, hey, whose shoes is these? Never once did they say, oh, they not my shoes, but they my mama's shoes. Never one time. So that's weird as fuck to me. Why is your shoes in my car? Ask yourself that. I get tired of certain shit. And don't play in my fucking face. Y'all, when they say when a woman's fed up, today was the day. Today was the day. Like, I don't want to take nobody's shit. I'm so tired of this fake ass shit. With y'all acting one way in my face and then another way behind my back, and you know what's really fucking real. Which is why y'all acting one way in my face but another way behind my fucking back. Like, talk that bullshit. You have to talk that bullshit to somebody who don't know. And I was talking to my friend about that earlier, and she was just like, yeah, they just starting to feel themselves. They know what they be doing. Getting themselves in bullshit. And you know a lot of these teens be getting into gangs and all types of shit. Yeah. And be scared of motherfuckers. If you don't get the fuck on, I don't play that gang shit. I don't do that shit myself, so why the fuck would I condone my kids fucking around in that shit? I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of the deceit. But I just wanted to come and vent to my digital diary because they had me fucked up today. With all the bullshit. With all the fakery. With all that we've been trying to help her for years. They've been taking from me for years. Not helping me with shit. Not a motherfucking thing. Taking for years. Never helping with shit. So now they want me to shut up. But y'all have a good day. I had to get that off my chest because I've been crying all day. My head is pounding. My stomach is cramping. But the nerve of these people to disrespect me. And to act like I'm the problem. But God keep making a way. My friend just paid for us to eat, so my boys ate. They had dinner.
Still do.
Mally talk about still do. So they had dinner. I don't know 100% where we about to lay our head at tonight. But I know it ain't about to be around no fake shit. That's for sure. Cause I be peeping it. I've been peeping it. So yeah. I've been calling these resource numbers too that this lady had gave me for like housing, but it is the weekend, so I got to pick back up on that on Monday because my days of the week has just been thrown off because I just be going through so much. But I'm gonna start back on Monday calling these places or whatever and trying to apply for any type of assistance that I can get because I do be trying. I be calling all of these numbers from the Salvation Army to the United Way to the DHS and everything. So it ain't like I don't be trying. Anytime I see Section 8 list openings, I apply for them and everything. So it ain't like I don't be trying. That's crazy.
I'm gonna taste the chicken here.
So, yeah. I told y'all sometimes I was applying for assistance and I was getting denied because they were saying that people was already getting the assistance. That happened to me one time. I was trying to get my water bill paid. Talk about they paid the water bill at somebody else's address. They told me the address. I knew exactly who did it. Like, why would you use me and my kids' information to pay your bills? Because you knew at one point in time I had lived with somebody else. So you like, oh, she'll never know. I can use their information and get my bills paid. I'm trying to tell you. But sometimes it be your own people. But that's just like I said, I gotta... Anyway. It be your own people who be stealing and shit. And using your identity. That's just like when T-Mobile sent the thing to my... T-Mobile sent the thing to my credit report when I said I was complaining about it. Like, why is they sending me something saying I got $1,300 or whatever? Blase Splee, they tried to say it was some phones that I got back in 2022. I done been to T-Mobile 2 times since then. They tried to offer me a credit for multiple phones. But then as soon as they put this shit on my credit report and I start complaining and reporting it and shit, it's right around the time my daughter gets a new iPad and everything from T-Mobile. Not saying that she used my identity. Not saying that she fucking didn't. Because coincidences ain't really coincidences. You get a new iPad, I get T-Mobile popping up on my credit report. Fucking with them scamming ass teenagers and shit. And like I said. But thinking that I don't know nothing. But saying that, oh, you always making something up in your head. Yeah, the motherfucking truth. That's what the fuck I be making it up. And making it make sense and making it add up. I'm about to go, y'all. I gotta figure out something. Because I got both of my boys in the car with me. Mari and Mally. Mari in the back sleep. Mally's up here in the front eating his food and playing on his tablet. Oh, and let me talk about tablets real quick. So I wake up this morning and my phone is off. And I'm like, dang, why my phone off? And I went and paid my phone bill yesterday. Like, before my phone would even get turned off for the bill being due, I went and paid the bill yesterday. So I woke up this morning and my phone was off. So I call up there and I'm like, hey, mind you, they're doing a promotion for these tablets, which were only $20. So I went into the store yesterday and the first thing I did was pay my phone bill. Right? Then he says, oh, well, I have a promotion on these tablets, blah, blah, blah. It's only going to be about $20, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, oh, okay. He like, would you like to get one? I said, no. And then, he kept on talking. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I will get one for my sons because, I don't be having my iPhone because my boys be having it. Meanwhile, you still can't hear out of it unless they got the headphones or the Bluetooth on. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll just grab a tablet. It's only $20. $10 a month is going to be in addition to my bill. So I go ahead and I get that one or whatever. I pay the money that I have to pay. Mind you, this is after I have already paid my phone bill and got the receipt for it and everything. So boom. He gives me the tablet or whatever, hook it up, and then he like, well, do you want to get another one? I'm like, you know what? I should get another one because it wouldn't be fair for me to get Mally one and not get Mari one, and he still have to use the broke phone. So yeah, give me two. My oldest 3 teenagers, they have new phones or newer phones. They don't need no tablets. Everything they do on the phone. So I'm like, let me get my 2 youngest boys ones. The ones who always got to sit and suffer. The ones who be in the car with me for the most of the time anyway. Because they don't be in all that extra bullshit. So I get to the tablets or whatever and I ask him the fee that I have to pay. Before, mind you, my phone bill is only about $45. So I end up paying about $95 as I walk out the store. I called them today. I'm like, hey, my phone's off. And I don't know why I paid my phone bill yesterday. She was like, oh, it's because you got these tablets. I'm like, oh, well, I paid for the tablets and what I had to pay for it before I left the store yesterday as well. She like, well, it's only showing that you paid for 1 tablet. Well, ma'am, do you think I went and robbed the Metro PCS store, held them at gunpoint and said, open this fucking door and let me in the back so I could steal another $20 tablet? I'm like, ma'am, I paid everything that I had to pay before I my phone to be off. I'm like, if I couldn't afford to pay the phone, you have to make that make sense. And she's like, yeah, well, I don't know, but the only thing I can is give you an extension until you pay us an additional $20. I'm like, okay, go ahead and pay the extension. And put the extension on and I'll go back up to the Metro PCS when I have the chance. So I have to go up to the Metro PCS tomorrow before my phone gets turned back off and ask them what is the problem. Like, I came to pay the phone bill before I even got these tablets. And this is what I be saying about people be fucking with me. And I have to keep going inside of the store to pay my phone bill because every time I hook my number up to my email address, when I try to pay the phone bill, it's some random ass, long ass email address with a whole bunch of letters and numbers that don't spell out shit that somebody has changed my email to. This is why I say people be hacking into my phones and shit. I can never make it up. Why in the fuck would I get some tablets if my phone off? You gotta make this shit make sense. The first thing I did yesterday when I was blessed with some money was go pay my phone bill because I know that I need my phone. It took up all the money I was damn near blessed with. Once I got my boys the tablets again, I said walked out damn near paying $95 to $100. The rest I put in some in the gas and bought the kids food. They had hamburger meat. They needed fries, burger buns, and stuff like that. I don't have any stamps left, so I had to buy that out of the money as well. They needed some cases of water too. And yes, it's a need, not a want. So that's what I spent that money on. Again, so people saying like, well, what do you spend your money on? My fucking kids. Necessities. I don't got time to splurge on shit else. But I'm pathetic. This shit crazy. I was trying to get all of us on one line. Every time I went to the store, it's like, oh, we can't add them this time. We can add them next month. We can add them next month. I could be getting 4 lines for $100, $120 opposed to my kids want to go get Boost. Listening to their daddy, phone bill $70-something a month a piece. I'm like, no, y'all should just get on my line. You know, we can all go to Metro or something. We can get a family deal. But again, they don't be listening to me, but I'm the one taking care of y'all. I'm the one, Lily, last month, mommy, can you pay my phone bill? Well, I had the money, so boom, $70-something go to my baby's phone bill. $100-something go to, hey, can you watch your brothers and stuff while I lift? Because I'm trying to help them. They still got stuff that they need as well. So I'm paying y'all to do stuff that you can really do for free while I'm still out trying to lift and save money. And y'all acting like I'm the one that's not doing shit. I think this is about the 4th phone I done bought my oldest son. He went to his friend's house and he got lost. No, y'all be scamming, stealing, and be scared. So y'all throwing away phones in the ocean and shit. Oh, because he lost his phone when he was with DJ and them at the beach. Meanwhile, it was thunderstorming that day. That's the day you want to go to the beach. It's thunderstorming. Right. Okay. Yeah. People be getting on the road, taking motherfucking kids, doing all types of shit they ain't supposed to, stealing, scamming, using kids' phones, using the kids to go in, rob, kill, and steal. And I be peeping. But I'm the bad parent. No, I'm the problem because I don't do that fuck shit. I got my stuff today. And I said, wherever God takes me is where God takes me. I told my oldest 3 teenagers I'll come back and get them. If Lex and Mira want to be grown and they don't want to come with me, they don't got to. But Lily, she's coming with me because my baby tired. She already said she didn't feel like being there no more. She already had asked her daddy to come pick her up. But he talk about he can't, ain't, and all that extra ass shit. I couldn't dare say that shit to my kids. Even when I can't, I got to figure it out.
Mom, come on, chips.
But my baby daddies be quick to tell me you better sell that pussy. What you selling? Other than lies.
Where's my chips?
I had to turn the car around for it to start here. I'm about to get out of here. I just had to get that off my chest. As y'all can see, my boys are waking up. They about to start getting anxious, and I gotta figure out something quick. So I'll talk to you guys later. I love y'all. I wish y'all nothing but love, joy, peace, happiness, abundance, good health, good wealth, prosperity, and all that good shit that us good ass people deserve. And I will probably be talking to you guys tomorrow. Mally says bye.
Bye.
My friend did say she would help me and probably help me take my boys to go get a haircut and do all that type of stuff and just, help me out with just a few of the things that I need and things like that. So I'd be appreciating that. Or whatever. I really need my car to get fixed, but y'all know what? You know how I feel about my car right now. Getting it fixed and then having to go and try to find somewhere to sleep, that's the problem. My car needs to be fixed right now because when I go and sleep in the hotel or something, somebody already done came and kicked my car. Fucked with the windshield wiper blade. Somebody took something and hit my window or something because it got a chip out of nowhere. That's the type of shit that be happening to my car.
Where?
When I'm not around.
Huh.
So y'all want me to keep spending the money that I do make back into my car as well. I could have been moved. But like I said, y'all really don't know what people be doing behind the scenes. Anyway, bye y'all.